Okay, so I spent a few months playing Devil May Cry, and this is some footage of Devil May Cry from when I started. Actually, this isn't this isn't more recent footage, and I'm just gonna talk about why this game is complete fucking garbage. Now, don't get me wrong. The combat itself, what you can do in the game itself, it's good. But this game is complete fucking garbage because this combat would be good in any game. If you were to make this into Naruto, if you were to make this into Dragon Ball Z, if you were to make this into literally anything, this combat would be good. Now we get to the story, we get to what you can do in terms of customization, when we get to exploration, when we get to things you can collect in the game, you can, like, everything that I'm saying here, like, none of it exists. The story is actual, absolute dog shit. Okay? What is the story in the first game, the second game, the third? It's all the exact same story. It doesn't exist. It's just Dante and Virgil upset about some stupid shit. Actually, Virgil and Dante is just a long drawn out nigga moment. That's what it is. It's just, oh, I'm gonna blame my brother for my mom's death, despite there being actual demons and angels chasing us. And I'm gonna kill him. And it, like, that's literally the entire story. Because when you get to Nero's part of the story, that's just, oh, my nephew? I'm about to cockblock my nephew. And somehow he doesn't know that Virgil is his dad. He doesn't put two and two together. To fight them, despite them being able to, like, sense demons and all this other stuff. Right? Despite them spending all these years, because in the last game, the fourth game, if story actually mattered in this game, they've already interacted with each other. On top of him having his sword in his arm, which in this story, if they were actually making story, these weapons are part of them. It's not just, like, these weapons are not just, oh, it's a sword I found. Like, nah. But that's the thing, like, they don't do anything with the story, so all of this is just like weapons that people made. But in the actual story, like, these are demon weapons and stuff. It's just stupid. It's so fucking dumb. You could literally make a better story for Devil May Cry using the story for Devil May Cry. And just for the rest of this video, 3 more minutes, I'm going to talk about an alternate story that you can make. Because these people developing this game have had 20 years and they didn't do shit with the story. They actually didn't do any fucking thing with the story. And, like, okay, so for this story I'm about to make up in a couple minutes that a whole entire company of people couldn't do in 20 years. Let's say it starts off with this dude Dante. His name isn't Dante at this point. You have no idea who he is. He realizes he exists in a place and he starts making weapons. Then eventually, in this land he's in, everyone starts wanting his weapons because some people said that it opened up a gate to somewhere. So for some reason, he just doesn't want them to leave. So he tries to kill them with the weapons. But he's been making them all these weapons, and they have control over the weapons, so it starts a big war. Then he gets beat, he finds a woman, and then they have kids, but for some reason the kids are dying, and they can't exist in this place. So they figure out a way to get out. And then he realizes, like, oh, these weapons that I've been making, like, we should have been using it as a gateway. But now everyone there hates this dude. So, while him and his girl are trying to leave, they end up killing all of them. But since they're all demons and stuff, killing them just puts them into life. And then both of the kids that they had throughout this little portion of them figuring out the demon door and all this junk, both of these kids see the ending of the war, and they see their parents being killed. For some reason, there's like memories in the weapons and all this stuff.
Okay, that's all I want from you.
And that's how the story starts to develop. Both of the kids are going through the memories of their parents, seeing why they're all torn apart in this effort to get out. And then boom, like that could literally be a better story than this fucking bullshit that they come up with for the past 20 years. Or these two fucking morons have all these powers, but they're fighting each other. And then for some reason, there's always something that unifies them, like a demon trying to take over the entire planet. It's so fucking retarded.